pause for a minute. Consider this question: who are you becoming, and what changes have occurred inside you? It's not an accident that you're reading this. Something is currently pointing you to this message. Perhaps you were pulled to it. Perhaps it appeared at the opportune moment. But one thing is certain: this message came to you for a purpose. There is a great energy inside you that has begun to radiate forth. Have you observed this? The subtle but obvious difference in how others react to you, the chances that suddenly appear, and the way life itself seems to be unfolding before you. Take a minute to explore what inner transformation may be causing this magnetic energy surrounding you. And perhaps more crucially, what does this transformation signify for the route ahead of you? This is not about exposing something really fresh to you. You've already felt these shifts. This message is intended to arouse something inside you, to remind you of the potential that has been laying dormant, waiting for the proper time to arise. You did not get here by coincidence, you were led here. If these words resonate with you, take a deep breath. Enjoy this emotion. It's the universe's way of demonstrating that you're on the correct course. Consider sharing this moment. Allow this awareness to resound beyond you. You may magnify this energy by recognizing it, whether via a simple word or a quiet acknowledgement within yourself. Allow these words to repeat over and over again in your head, gently reminding you of the deeper realities you are about to confront. Allow them to become a background hum, a reminder of the power inside you that is silently affecting your surroundings. You carry a power, a strength that quietly alters everything around you. This is no coincidence. Your path led you here because something greater is beckoning you onward. Consider the influence you have when you come into a room. There is a presence about you that gently but unmistakably alters the mood. That presence represents the developing version of yourself, poised for something much greater than you ever dreamed. There is an unsaid transition taking place, which many around you are beginning to notice. People are recognizing a new confidence in you, a shine that was not there before. You're starting to tap into the power that has always been inside you. Now is the moment to completely embrace it, to acknowledge that you are not just moving through life. You are about to embark on an incredible journey. With each step into this energy, opportunities will begin to align, experiences will unfold in unexpected ways, and the world will react to the shift taking place inside you. Did you feel it? That subtle change in perspective, that deepening understanding of who you actually are. This is the beginning of your awakening. This shift is not about learning new skills or information. It is about letting go of old ideas and practices that no longer benefit you. You're no longer the same person. Your intellect, heart, and spirit are all striving toward a higher degree of consciousness, one that is in tune with your genuine nature. As this consciousness grows, everything around you begins to alter. Reflect on times when you sensed a spark of something larger, such as flashes of insight or moments of inner serenity among upheaval. Those were glimpses of your inner self crying out, encouraging you to realize your full potential. What looked like faraway aspirations are suddenly within reach, influencing the reality you're building. This path is about more than just exterior accomplishments. It is about a profound feeling of inward metamorphosis. As you accept this, you may realize that problems become less frightening, anxieties fade, and an unwavering resilience arises. You're moving into a version of yourself who approaches life with calm confidence, ready for whatever comes next. This transition is not usually immediately apparent. Transformation may occur gradually, as with the unfurling of a new leaf. But rest assured, it is occurring. You're starting to glimpse glimmers of your own potential, moments of clarity that show how far you've gone and how capable you are of going farther. As you transition into this new energy, you realize how much your viewpoint influences your reality. Challenges are no longer just hurdles, they are stepping stones that lead you to something much better. The environment becomes a reflection of your own development. If you've ever felt as if life's challenges were meant to mold you rather than break you, you're starting to see the larger picture. What if every adversity you've encountered has prepared you for this moment, this transformation? What if each failure served as fuel for your current journey? Every struggle has contributed to your progress, allowing you to gain the strength and resilience required for the next stage of your journey. Consider the process of a seed becoming a tree. It does not just break through the dirt and become fully developed overnight. It pushes against the soil, extends for the light, and withstands the elements in order to reach its full potential. This is also your journey, a steady, profound transformation into the person you're destined to be. This change is more than simply self-improvement, it is a journey of self-discovery. You're discovering the depths of your potential and moving into a version of yourself capable of living the life you want. Each moment, each decision, is a step on the road of becoming, and the world is conspiring to assist you on this trip. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and keep moving ahead into the light. This is only the beginning, the possibilities are endless. Accept the energy that is developing inside you. Accept the power that has been silently developing, preparing you for this time. You are ready for the next chapter, and all you have experienced has prepared you for it. This is your path, and now is the moment to unleash your entire potential. Think about where you are currently. Consider the trials you've faced, the problems you've experienced, and the situations that appeared tailored to test your limitations. These were not simply random barriers in your road, they were designed to mold you, build your soul, and chisel resilience into your nature. Each obstacle is like a sculptor's tool, gently shaping you, removing everything that does not serve you, and revealing a strong, unshakable version of yourself. Remember that these hurdles are not personal assaults. They are carefully designed experiences that aim to awaken your inner power and resilience. They are heavenly teachings arranged along your path to help you develop and progress. The universe is not placing trials at you to see whether you will fail. It provides these experiences so that you might discover your own greatness. Every time you rise to confront a challenge, you are getting ready for something spectacular. You're learning key traits like tenacity, patience, bravery, and, most importantly, unflinching faith in your own power to create your own world. Have you noticed how, as you accept these teachings and evolve, the world around you begins to transform as well? The people you meet, the opportunities that come your way, the coincidences that seem to happen out of nowhere, it's as if life is aligning with the person you're becoming. This is no coincidence. Your energy or inner vibration is now vibrating at a greater frequency. You're attracting what matches your inner self, not just what's known or comfortable. As you dive further into this energy, you'll notice that the appropriate people begin to come in your life, people who understand your path, inspire you, and push you to be the finest version of yourself. You'll find that your connections strengthen and new partnerships flow smoothly. The universe is encouraging you to connect with individuals that support and elevate your path, demonstrating that you are not alone on your trip. Just like a magnet naturally attracts metal, your energy is now easily attracting events and people that connect with your new frequency. You are no longer straining against the stream, forcing events to occur. Instead, you are moving in accordance with the natural flow of existence. Doors open easily, and chances that were beyond your reach are suddenly within your grasp. When you stop trying to control every aspect and start trusting the process, the universe will send you what you deserve. Being a chosen one does not imply you are more exceptional than everyone else. It indicates you are realizing your entire potential, accepting your unique place in the world, and acknowledging your own power. You didn't come into this world by chance. You came here with a mission, a purpose that is distinctively yours. As you get more connected to your inner self, you'll realize that being selected is both a duty and an honor. This trip is about more than just you. It's about the people you're supposed to inspire, the lives you're meant to touch, and the planet you're here to change. When you completely understand this, everything changes. Your life has fresh meaning and a strong feeling of purpose. You stop living for survival or affirmation from others and begin living for something bigger than yourself. You recognize that your distinct energy, voice, and vision are required in this world. You're here to inspire, encourage, and ignite change in ways that only you can. Embracing this calling may be scary at times, but remember that you are exactly where you need to be and doing precisely what you are supposed to do, even when doubt or fear creeps in. Who are you really? Nor the identity imposed by others, nor the roles or titles assigned to you, but the actual unfiltered core of who you are underneath it all. This awakening is a process of discarding the old, letting go of masks and expectations, and truly becoming the person you were always meant to be. This isn't about reinventing yourself, it's about uncovering the reality of who you've always been, the robust, competent, and lively version of yourself that has always been ready to be revealed. It takes bravery to go on this road of waking. It challenges you to address your fears, face the uncertainties and doubts that have held you back, and overcome them. As you peel away these layers, you'll discover a clarity and strength you didn't know you had. Your inner self will begin to come through, lighting your path and directing you to your full potential. Something extraordinary occurs when you truly embrace your true self. You become magnetic. People are attracted to your sincerity and inspired by your willingness to live your truth. As you embrace your unique light, you allow others to do the same. In a society where we are constantly pressured to conform, your authenticity serves as a light of hope and a reminder that it is all right to be who you actually are. The route may not always be apparent. Life has a tendency of unfolding in unexpected and hard ways. However, believe that each step is just as it should be. Every experience, success, and loss is part of a larger tapestry that leads you to your full potential. The universe has a plan for you, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Continue forth with bravery, trust, and the knowledge that you are much more powerful than you think. As you accept your own power, your world will begin to change in ways you never imagined possible. Stay true to yourself, commit to your mission, and trust that everything you need is already on its way to you. Change is a tremendous force which may be unpleasant and even chaotic at times. Remember, it is also a stimulus for growth. During this shift, you may feel uncomfortable, out of place, or doubtful. This is quite normal. Change, particularly the type that results in deep change, is seldom smooth or predictable. However, the beauty of your progress rests precisely in this ambiguity. Think about the butterfly. It does not emerge from its cocoon easily. It must strive, force its way out, spread its wings, and adjust to its new shape. You are like that butterfly, and each obstacle, each battle, is part of your transformation. Every stride forward, every difficult moment, helps you let go of the old and create room for the new. As you go on this adventure, you will get a new perspective on the world. People, places, and circumstances will feel different because you are unique. Your viewpoint changes, your ideals become clearer, and your priorities become more in line with your heart's actual wants. This transition is not a one-time occurrence, it is a continuous process. With each new stage of life, you'll discard what no longer serves you, making way for something even better. And here's a crucial fact about transformation: it necessitates letting go. Let rid of what is known, comfortable, and what is keeping you back. Whether it's a relationship, a career, a belief, or an old version of yourself, letting go of what no longer serves you is a powerful act of self-love. It may seem like a loss, but it is really a gain. By letting go, you make room for something new, something that is in line with your evolving identity. Consider cleaning up a messy closet. When you eliminate what no longer fits, you make way for something new, something that provides joy and lightness. Letting go demands bravery. It might be difficult to let go of what is familiar, even if it no longer serves you. However, hanging on is like carrying a heavy burden, which slows you down. When you finally let go, you release the weight that has been holding you back and allow yourself to accept whatever the universe has in store for you. Remember that letting go is more than simply releasing individuals or circumstances. It is also about letting go of the limiting ideas, anxieties, and doubts that have kept you trapped. It is about letting go of the tales you've told yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. When you let go, you create place for something new, undiscovered, and spectacular. And here's the best part: whatever you let go of is always replaced with something greater, more in line with your genuine nature. Self-doubt is one of the most difficult challenges you may face on your journey of progress. That inner voice that tells you you're not good enough, you don't deserve success, or your aspirations are unattainable. But here's the thing: self-doubt does not originate from your inner self. It stems from years of accumulating worries and uncertainties. Recognize it for what it is: a distraction, a voice attempting to hold you back. The more you believe in yourself, the quieter the voice of doubt gets. When you go out of your comfort zone, take action, and show to yourself that you're competent, you boost your confidence in yourself. Self-doubt evaporates, and greater confidence arises. The way ahead may be unknown, but with each stride, you will regain your footing. With each step, you will demonstrate to yourself that you are competent, resilient, and deserving of the life you want. So keep pushing ahead. Embrace the unknown. Trust that each step, difficulty, and achievement is developing you into the person you were meant to be. You are not just existing, you are flourishing, producing, and evolving. The trip is yours to shape, and the magic, strength, and ability to change your world are all within you. You are really strong. Accept this fact, allow it to lead you, and watch your world shift in ways you never imagined possible. Change is not always easy, but it is the path to realizing your full potential. Let go, believe in yourself, and trust that the universe has a plan for you, one that is unfolding perfectly and precisely as it should. Every minute of our lives exposes us to new problems and uncertainty. Consider the doubts you've had, the challenging events that challenged your resolve, and how each of these experiences fashioned you into the person you are now. Your journey is unique, with obstacles, wins, and lessons tailored just to you. However, each uncertainty and struggle is an opportunity for resilience, self-discovery, and progress. These encounters are not random, they are stepping stones on your path to discovering the full extent of your potential. Self-doubt is a familiar voice for the majority of us. It may be loud, relentless, and persuasive. But remember, self-doubt does not define you. It is not necessary to have all of the answers or wait for everything to be perfect. It is about going ahead with confidence in your talents, even when the way seems uncertain. Taking flawed action and trusting yourself can frequently lead to greater results than overthinking. You've encountered obstacles in the past and always found a way to overcome them. You are prepared to face whatever comes next, as you have in the past. The more you suppress self-doubt, the clearer your inner voice will become. This voice is strong. It's a whisper that reminds you of your strength, vision, and boundless potential. When you listen to this voice, you begin to feel connected to your mission. It reminds you that you have all you need to succeed. You are competent and resilient, with untapped potential ready to be realized. Living in plenty is more than simply earning riches or tangible achievement. It requires a mental adjustment. If you've been living in a state of scarcity, continually worrying that there isn't enough money, time, or opportunity, the first step towards shifting your reality is to change your view. Abundance is a state of mind in which you see the world as full with possibilities, brimming with opportunities that match your aspirations. When you adopt this perspective, your whole life starts to shift. An abundant attitude goes beyond wealth and affects every aspect of your existence. When you adopt an abundant mentality, you start to see the value in your relationships, health, creativity, and experiences. Life takes on a new richness when you begin to appreciate the gifts around you. You are grateful for what you currently have, and this appreciation inspires even greater wealth. As you connect with this abundant energy, you will begin to attract people, situations, and experiences that are in line with your aspirations. Relationships strengthen, professions advance, and personal development advances. You come to realize that there is always plenty to go around. The cosmos is naturally bountiful, and when you connect with it, energy comes to you freely. However, abundance is defined not just by what you get, but also by what you give. The more you give of your time, energy, love, or resources, the more life rewards you in unexpected ways. Abundance is a cycle of giving and receiving, and completely embracing it allows you to experience boundless wealth and pleasure in all aspects of your life. Your intuition is another valuable guidance in your journey. Intuition is an internal compass, a knowing that transcends logic and reason. Even when the path ahead seems to be unknown, you are guided by a tiny yet deep voice. Learning to believe your inner voice requires experience, patience, and receptivity. Your intuition is constantly in sync with the cosmos, connecting you to your soul's mission and directing you towards your ultimate good. Your intuition is free of the constraints of the intellect. It taps into a higher knowledge, a global intellect capable of seeing beyond the obvious. The more you believe this voice, the clearer it gets, with tiny nudges, flashes of understanding, and gut emotions pointing you in the correct route. Trust that your inner direction will guide you to the experiences and people that are right for you, even if the logical route seems to be different. To hear your intuition clearly, you must calm down, quiet your thoughts, and focus. In the silence, you may access knowledge that has always been inside you. Trust the feelings, the subtle knowledge, and the flashes of understanding that appear. Your intuition is there to guide you, assist you in living a life that is true to yourself, and help you navigate the unknown with grace and confidence. Gratitude is another key component of a good existence. When you concentrate on thankfulness, you go from what is missing to what is plentiful, and from what is wrong to what is right. Gratitude connects you to the energy of abundance, amplifying the wonderful parts of your life. It's a simple yet transforming practice that helps you notice the good in every moment and builds a foundation of pleasure and satisfaction. Gratitude does not need major occasions, rather, it is about recognizing the modest, daily benefits. When you develop thankfulness, you will see miracles happening all around you. It's a profound mentality adjustment that brings more benefits into your life. The more appreciative you are, the more the cosmos reflects that energy, resulting in a lovely circle of plenty and optimism. Every day, take a minute to think on what you're thankful for, whether it's the affection of family and friends, the beauty of nature, or the possibilities that await you. By concentrating on these things, you attract more of the good energy into your life. Gratitude allows you to experience plenty, pleasure, and love while also strengthening your own power. Living with a purpose is the spark that drives all we do. Purpose motivates us to get up every morning, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to make decisions that are consistent with our beliefs. When you live with a purpose, every action becomes significant. Purpose turns work into passion, relationships into profound connections, and obstacles into learning opportunities. Purpose does not have to be a single, well-stated purpose. It may change with you, altering with each stage of your life. Living with purpose is being attentive of your choices and being loyal to your soul's calling, even if you don't always know what the big picture looks like. Purpose is what drives you to overcome obstacles, follow your passions, and make a significant contribution to the world around you. When you live with a purpose, every moment becomes more meaningful. Even the simplest actions become important when they contribute to something bigger than themselves. Purpose helps you to appreciate the beauty in every moment, even the most commonplace, and provides you with a feeling of satisfaction that keeps you going. Living with a purpose provides pleasure, perseverance, and a strong feeling of direction. Personal development and change are continual journeys. There is no end goal, no ideal version of oneself to achieve. Growth is a daily decision, an unfolding path toward becoming more connected with your true self. Every day is an opportunity to learn, heal, and grow into a better version of yourself. The best version of yourself does not need perfection. It's all about genuineness. It's about learning to value oneself, trusting one's instincts, and living a purposeful life. The best version of yourself welcomes change, generates plenty, and exemplifies love, compassion, and bravery. This path is entirely your own, and you have the freedom to choose development, pleasure, and honesty every day. Persistence is another element to achieving success. It's the link between failure and success. Every successful individual has experienced disappointments, but the distinction resides in their resolve to persevere. True success is based on tenacity and persistence rather than talent and chance. When life puts hurdles in your way, perseverance helps you to perceive them as chances for progress rather than signals of failure. Each failure is an opportunity to strengthen your commitment, develop your vision, and get closer to your objectives. Remember that failure is not always the end of the road, it is frequently only a redirection. Those that succeed don't never fail, they learn from their mistakes and keep pushing ahead. Accept adversities as stages toward achievement, and appreciate every tiny win along the road. Persistence is a quiet and consistent strength. Patience, self-belief, and a willingness to take on new challenges are required. Even when growth seems gradual, each step forward lays the groundwork for something larger. Persistence converts hurdles into stepping stones, and with each stride, you get closer to your goals. Fear is another common sensation, but it does not have to limit you. In fact, fear may be a very effective motivator. Instead of withdrawing from fear, you may face it with bravery. Fear often arises when you're on the verge of change, when you're about to embark on something new and unfamiliar. Instead of paralyzing you, let fear motivate you to take decisive action. Fear is not a warning to quit, rather, it is an opportunity to develop. Consider the times in your life when you overcame fear and took a leap of faith despite the uncertainties. When you encounter fear, you extend your comfort zone and develop resilience. Accepting fear as part of your development allows you to become a braver, more courageous version of yourself. Allow fear to be the gasoline that propels you ahead. Recognize it as a sign that you are on the verge of something significant. Fear does not indicate danger, rather. It indicates that you are venturing into the unknown and pushing yourself beyond your bounds. The more you embrace your discomfort, the stronger and more powerful you become. The path of living completely and genuinely is not simple, but it is very rewarding. Every day comes fresh lessons, possibilities for development, and acts of bravery. Believe in yourself, connect with your mission, and let go of what no longer serves you. Accept abundance, live with appreciation, and follow your instincts. The life you've always wanted is waiting for you, and you have the ability to make it happen. You're becoming all you were intended to be. Every difficulty, achievement, and every moment in between brings you closer to the life you want. Continue forth with faith, purpose, and passion. You're stronger, smarter, and more resilient than you know. Your dreams lie on the other side of your anxieties. Keep going. And remember that all you need is already inside you. Self-discovery is a deep, continuing journey, not a final destination. It is not about finding a single solution or achieving a certain goal, but about researching, evolving, and constantly peeling back the layers of your identity. Consider beginning on a journey where each step leads you closer to the core of who you are, revealing your genuine interests, talents, and purpose. Many individuals live their lives on autopilot, never questioning their motives or aspirations and stuck in routines that are comfortable but unfulfilling. Self-discovery is the decision to break free from that automatic state and awaken to what is really important to you. When you prioritize self-discovery, you open yourself up to limitless possibilities that were previously veiled by society standards, self-doubt, or fear. Deep inside you, there is a wealth of potential waiting to be unlocked and realized. This journey of discovery requires patience, kindness, and compassion for oneself. It entails addressing the challenging but necessary questions: what offers me joy? What makes my life meaningful? What am I enthusiastic about? As you explore these questions, you may discover unexpected abilities, aspirations, and strengths. The path within also entails learning to embrace all aspects of oneself. Embracing your faults and shortcomings is an important part of self-discovery. We're typically our toughest judges, seeing our flaws as limits rather than as distinct aspects of our tale. However, these apparent imperfections are frequently what set you apart. They serve as badges of genuineness and perseverance. Accepting these attributes may lead to more self-love and new opportunities. By letting go of self-judgment, you make space for development and enable your genuine self to emerge. During this path, self-compassion becomes your most powerful ally. It's easy to be nice to ourselves while we're doing well, but compassion is most important when we're struggling. Embracing your flaws with tolerance is critical for personal development. Your apparent flaws aren't there to keep you back. They're often the lessons you need to grow into the finest version of yourself. The more you practice embracing yourself as you are, the more empowered you will be to face new problems, understanding that progress is a lifetime process. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is another critical phase in this transformational process. These ideas act as invisible boundaries, telling you of restrictions that do not really exist. Common instances include ideas such, "I'm not talented enough," or "I'll never succeed." These views may have developed early in life, influenced by previous experiences, social expectations, or the opinions of others. It is important to remember, however, that these are ideas rather than facts. When you identify these limiting ideas for what they are, thoughts rather than facts, you may begin to break free from them. Identifying and addressing them may have transforming effects. Consider replacing negative ideas with powerful affirmations, such as "I can't" to "I can," or "I don't deserve success" to "I am capable of achieving my goals with persistent practice." These new, positive beliefs will become your default attitude, influencing your thoughts and behaviors in significant ways. Positive self-talk is one of the most powerful ways to overcome limiting beliefs. When a negative idea occurs, respond with a positive affirmation of your value, aptitude, or potential. Repeating these affirmations on a regular basis helps to increase your conviction in them, eventually altering your thinking and broadening your view of what is possible. As these powerful ideas take root, you'll discover that you're no longer constrained by the restrictions of the past, and a new universe of possibilities opens up before you. Consider the possibilities that emerge when you liberate yourself from self-imposed constraints. You get the strength to pursue previously unattainable ambitions, to face daunting difficulties, and to redefine your potential. As these limiting ideas fade and are replaced with a profound conviction in your own power and potential, you become capable of much more than you ever imagined imaginable. Vulnerability, which is frequently perceived as weakness, is really one of the most powerful sources of personal strength. It takes bravery to be vulnerable, to reveal your actual self without masks or veneers, particularly in a culture where perfection is often prized above authenticity. Vulnerability allows you to let go of your guard, open your heart, and connect with people on a deeper, more authentic level. It's an effective technique to build lasting relationships and boost personal development. Allowing oneself to be vulnerable might be terrifying. The fear of being judged, rejected, or failing may lead to a desire to hide behind a strong front. However, when you accept vulnerability, you create room for true relationships, trust, and compassion. People are attracted to authenticity because it is uncommon in a culture that often prioritizes looks above content. Embracing vulnerability creates a secure environment for others to do the same, establishing relationships based on mutual understanding and trust. Vulnerability is the basis for meaningful connection. When you allow yourself to be seen for who you are, you foster an atmosphere in which others feel comfortable revealing their genuine selves as well. This openness fosters a feeling of belonging, which is necessary for deep and lasting partnerships. Whether with family, friends, or love partners, vulnerability is the foundation of long-lasting, rewarding relationships. It is a strong force that pulls people together, fosters empathy, and helps you to enjoy the benefits of genuine connections. On a personal level, vulnerability may be a very effective instrument for progress. By confronting your concerns and revealing your actual self to the world, you develop resilience and self-confidence. Each time you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you boost your self-esteem and reinforce the conviction that you are enough exactly the way you are. Living genuinely provides an inner strength that cannot be obtained by external affirmation, a strength founded on self-acceptance and self-love. Living in accordance with your basic beliefs and aspirations is another important component of a meaningful existence. When your behaviors and decisions mirror your core values and goals, you cultivate a feeling of inner calm and purpose that permeates every part of your life. People often get preoccupied with meeting society standards or pleasing others at the expense of their own pleasure and authenticity. However, living in harmony entails respecting what is actually important to you, even if it contradicts popular opinion. To live in harmony, you must first identify what is most important to you. This entails reflecting on your values, aspirations, and life goals. What type of person would you want to be? What do you want to offer to the world? When your behaviors are consistent with these essential principles, each decision becomes more significant, and life gains a greater feeling of purpose and fulfillment. Living in harmony is making tiny, deliberate decisions that get you closer to your objectives. These modest victories, although appearing insignificant, are signs of progress that strengthen your devotion to your quest. Whether it's completing a chore, acquiring a new skill, or practicing self-care, each tiny victory adds up. By applauding each step forward, no matter how tiny, you remind yourself that every effort matters and that you are always striving for a life that is authentic to you. In a culture that often encourages comparison and rivalry, self-acceptance is a bold step. Accepting oneself completely, with all of your skills and shortcomings, is critical for personal development and satisfaction. Your flaws do not define you, they are merely part of your own narrative. They provide invaluable lessons and possibilities for development, and they shape who you are. Embracing these attributes with love and compassion helps you to realize your full potential without fear of being judged or rejected. Self-discovery also entails increasing resilience. Life's path is full with trials and failures, but each one provides a chance for progress. When you handle life's challenges with resilience, you get the fortitude to persevere, even when the route ahead seems unclear. Resilience isn't about never feeling disheartened, it's about getting back up each time you fall, learning from the experience and pushing on with newfound drive. Embracing resilience empowers you to face life's obstacles with confidence. It teaches you that failure is not a reflection of your value, but rather a stepping stone towards achievement. Each failure serves as a learning experience, an opportunity to fine-tune your objectives and vision. The voyage of self-discovery is fraught with uncertainty, but with resilience, you can overcome these obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. As you continue along this road, keep in mind that self-discovery is an ongoing process. There will always be new aspects of yourself to discover, abilities to develop, and goals to pursue. The more you accept this process, the more you will be able to tap into your inner strength and live a life that is genuine to yourself. Self-discovery enables you to mold your reality and live a life full of purpose, passion, and pleasure. It's about recognizing who you are at your core and living accordingly. By accepting vulnerability, confronting limiting ideas, and living in harmony, you may build a life that feels uniquely yours. Every day is a fresh opportunity to learn, develop, and evolve into a more complete, vivid version of yourself. This path may last a lifetime, but each step puts you closer to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. So take each step with purpose, celebrate each tiny triumph, and remember that you have limitless potential waiting to be found. Your road of self-discovery is unique to you, and no one else can travel it. Embrace it completely, and you will discover the boundless possibilities that await. The lifelong journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery is not something you arrive at, it is a continuous journey that gradually reveals who you actually are and the entire potential you have inside. Many people move through life on autopilot, seldom stopping to consider their own wants, motives, or ideals. However, emphasizing self-discovery may lead to a world of possibilities, a life rich in meaning and joy. By delving into self-discovery, you awaken to the power inside you that is ready to be unleashed. Finding out who you actually are demands patience and kindness. It's about asking the tough questions that show what really important to you. What inspires you? What distinctive contribution can you make to the world? This inner search will reveal hidden skills and abilities, as well as capabilities that may have been dormant. Self-discovery encourages you to accept both your talents and shortcomings. We're typically harshest on ourselves, but in order to fully evolve, we must embrace our flaws. They are, after all, a part of our own narrative. These so-called defects provide valuable lessons and insights into who we are becoming. Accepting oneself completely, flaws included, puts you on the road to progress and satisfaction. Remember that self-discovery is not about arriving at a final destination. Rather, it is about progressing along the way, allowing oneself to alter, adapt, and evolve. With each stride inside, you gain the power and bravery required to live a life in alignment with your actual nature. Breaking through limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are like invisible barriers that prevent you from realizing your full potential. These are the ideas and internalized beliefs that tell you you're not good enough, that it's too late, or that you don't deserve success. When these beliefs are unquestioned, they influence your life, erecting hurdles to freedom. The first step in breaking free from these constraints is to recognize that these ideas are not truths. They are just thoughts created by prior experiences, social expectations, or other people's perspectives. Examining and questioning these ideas allows you to explore new alternatives and reshape your life around what is genuinely important to you. Shifting your self-talk is an effective method for overcoming limiting beliefs. When negative thoughts arise, respond with powerful affirmations. Replace "I can't" with "I can try" or "I'm not enough" with "I am worthy." These positive affirmations gradually remodel your perspective, allowing you to redefine what you feel you are capable of doing. As you adjust your views, you will begin to perceive possibilities where you previously only saw problems. You will understand that you are no longer constrained by prior limits. You have the freedom to shape your future based on your potential rather than your prior beliefs, and you are open to a world of new experiences and opportunities. The power of vulnerability. In a culture that often associates vulnerability with weakness, it's tempting to avoid expressing our true selves. True vulnerability, on the other hand, has enormous power. It creates connection, promotes development, and allows for deep healing. When you show up as your true self, without masks or veneers, you create a place for deep, real interactions. Being vulnerable may be unpleasant or even dangerous. You may be concerned about being judged or misunderstood. However, being transparent about your own self allows for genuine, lasting friendships. Others are attracted to honesty because it is uncommon in a society where so many people strive for excellence. Allowing people to see the real you encourages them to do the same, laying the groundwork for trust and understanding. Vulnerability is the key to developing healthy, rewarding connections with family, friends, and lovers. Allowing oneself to be open and honest fosters a culture of compassion and acceptance, making others feel comfortable to be vulnerable in return. This reciprocal openness promotes a feeling of belonging, creating an atmosphere in which individuals feel valued and understood. Embracing vulnerability allows you to develop, heal, and accept yourself. Every step toward more honesty exposes your genuine power, the strength that comes from knowing and embracing yourself exactly as you are. It's a transforming journey that leads to stronger connections and a more fulfilling existence. Living in line with your values. Living in harmony implies that your behaviors, decisions, and choices are consistent with your inner values, goals, and beliefs. Instead of being persuaded by what others anticipate, alignment encourages you to be true to yourself, bringing calm and meaning into your life. Too frequently, individuals fall into the trap of attempting to satisfy others or conform to society norms. This mismatch may cause emotions of discontent, emptiness, and perplexity. To live in harmony, first determine what is most important to you. What are your fundamental values? What type of life do you see for yourself? Aligning your behaviors with these guiding principles creates inner harmony, allowing you to feel grounded and satisfied. Small, everyday acts help to achieve this alignment. Every choice that matches your beliefs, no matter how tiny, strengthens your connection to your own self. These small wins become landmarks of a well-lived life, assisting you in staying on track to achieve your true goals. Living in sync has a long-term impact on your life, creating momentum that propels you towards your objectives. It's an ongoing process of self-affirmation and progress that takes you closer to the life you're destined to live. Harnessing the power of small wins. Small victories are critical building stones on the long path of self-improvement. Every little accomplishment, whether it's making time for self-care, reaching a daily goal, or just turning up regularly, improves your confidence and reminds you of your skills. These victories, no matter how modest, serve as catalysts for larger goals, moving you ahead with each step. Small victories can break the pattern of procrastination and generate momentum, reminding you that progress is being made, even if it is slow. When you celebrate these modest triumphs, you reinforce the concept that every step, no matter how small, helps to achieve a greater objective. This sensation of accomplishment is inspiring and stimulating, helping you stay focused and motivated. Each victory has a good knock-on effect, increasing confidence and motivation to take on more difficult projects. Consistent activity, even in modest dosages, builds over time, eventually leading to significant, long-term results. By taking joy in these modest victories, you foster an attitude of possibilities. Each step forward, no matter how little, demonstrates your perseverance and dedication to progress, laying the groundwork for the incredible accomplishments to come. Embracing change as a path to growth. Change is unavoidable in life, yet many individuals oppose it. Change, whether in work, relationships, or personal direction, may be frightening. However, accepting change allows for personal development and progress, bringing you closer to the person you were destined to be. Each time you embrace change, you have the chance to grow, learn, and reinvent yourself. When circumstances change, you are pushed out of your comfort zone, forcing you to develop, adapt, and discover new abilities and strengths. This process, although difficult, is also very powerful, since it unveils aspects of yourself that you may not have realized existed. Approaching change as a teacher helps you to learn vital lessons from each new experience. Though it may be difficult, each shift provides fresh views and promotes self-awareness, gradually increasing resilience and flexibility over time. Finally, change is a driving force for development and transformation. Embrace it, and you'll discover that each new stage of life has new opportunity for growth and evolution. Embracing change demonstrates your strength, bravery, and willingness to become the greatest version of yourself. Resilience, the power to rise. Resilience is the ability to recover from obstacles, pick oneself up after a setback, and persevere in the face of adversity. Life is full of hurdles, but resilience gives you the power to face them with bravery and resolve. Resilient individuals retain an optimistic attitude in the face of adversity, embracing challenges as part of life and concentrating on what they can manage. They do not dismiss their issues, rather, they confront them front-on, making decisive decisions and seeking answers. This proactive attitude allows them to go ahead with strength and elegance. Self-compassion is crucial for resilience. Being nice to oneself during difficult circumstances helps you build the mental and emotional fortitude to persevere. Treat yourself with compassion and tolerance, just as you would a friend, particularly when things don't go as planned. Resilience is not natural, it is developed over time with each hurdle you conquer. Each struggle makes you stronger, more adaptive, and more confident in your ability to face whatever life throws at you.